watch that movie, Small Soldiers? Is that what that movie's called?
Small Soldiers, yes sir, it is.
Yeah, did you hear that they're remaking that?
I heard.
No, I did not. There are actually some pretty good movies.
I'm still fixed on Highlander. I can't wait for that to drop.
Well, then you got Mortal Kombat coming out soon too.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat's next
and
another next month. I'm sorry.
And another Street Fighter. A Street Fighter's coming out.
I don't know how I feel about the Street Fighter though. I don't know how I feel about the cast.
And Masters of the Universe.
Let's not get into movie talk because then I'm gonna be mad. Plus,
you gonna be mad.
Yeah, because let's not forget we do have Doomsday coming out at the end of the year too. You do have
Doomsday.
Yes, you do have that coming out at the end of the year too.
Marvel.
Yes.
Marvel stuff, right?
Marvel stuff. Yeah, that's Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Dr. Doom himself.
Yeah.
Which
it's a lot.
There's also a new Spider-Man coming out. There's a new Spider-Man coming out too.
Yeah, that too.
It's also going to be way better than the last Doctor Doom we had. You know what I mean? In the Fantastic Four, that was a pretty rough Doctor Doom.
Yeah, it was.
Although in the last Fantastic Four, I liked how they introduced everybody. I liked how they set everything up. Doctor Doom just was kind of crummy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just my personal preference and my personal opinion there. All right, are we ready to actually go live?
Yes, we are. I am. So I'm curious to see if this is going to play out like it should.
Yes, I need something to...
So, let's see how this goes.
All right. It's good to be here. Live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love. We still on that, eh?
He's still on it. He is still
I think I'll always forever be on it.
We still
I think
on that.
I'll put that on my gravestone. Live, laugh, love.
No matter what, though, I mean, it's still going to be a thing. I mean,
yeah, it's a saying, you know. It's a perfect thing to put on your wall.
What,
I feel like Chevy gets like a palpitation out of nowhere every single time you say that. He's just like, "What's happening? what's happening?"
If I say it 3 times in a row really fast in a mirror, he pops up.
See, that's scary. That is very scary.
I mean, all you have to do is take a picture from Gimli from Lord of the Rings and throw it on your mirror, and there he is.
That scares me.
I've seen person.
That scares me.
Big thing. Kind of cool looking the way. I'm like, I wouldn't want to be as short as Gimli, but I mean, like Gimli's a problem.
Yeah, he is.
Gimli's a beast.
Yeah. A small beast.
Yeah.
Beast.
It was Chef standing there with Benji for about 6'1".
Yeah.
See, as someone who's 5'10", my first kid had see.
He's growing every update. You know what I mean? Just like.
I mean, you really judge the height of AI?
I mean, I have my driver's license. It says I'm 193 centimeters.
Why would
can we do that? Like, can we revert that to American, please?
Let me just give it this freedom. Because I'm Canadian.
I hate when you say that.
Well, that's the first problem. It's good to know. I hate when you confuse me.
6 feet 3.984 inches. So we can go ahead and say 6'4".
How's the weather out there?
It's cold. It sucks. Speak up to.
Definitely play with this a little bit. I would play
I can't hear you from up here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 5'10". Almost made it. I was almost.
We're almost right there.
I just realized I was muted. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back.
What's up, Scummy? Thanks for stopping in.
Chad, we're not here to talk about height differences and how, you know, I'm kind of sad about that for the rest of my life. We're here to talk about WoW.
Starting off with WoW, me and Siege want to do an MDI team, and we voted you on the island. On Optimus.
You voted on the island?
What do you mean? You've been voted on this MDI island adventure of ours.
Oh,
okay.
No.
Is that what I think it is? Is that like the...
Yeah, that's like the mythic. Yeah.
International?
He stared at my soul just now. I think it was right in there. It felt uncomfortable. It felt uninvited.
What? Why? Why would you do that?
Because.
Oh man.
It would just be
man.
fun, I think.
Hey, you know
Right?
what? I'm almost at 2.7K rating right now.
See, that's
You're
ridiculous.
better
That's
than
all right.
me.
That's ridiculous.
I'm 2604 or
I'm only sitting at 200, so leave me alone.
2604. I will bring you back. So we,
Kid,
right
kid,
here, we can form
you want to come too?
Huh,
You want to
what?
be a part of
Yeah.
this MDI?
Do you want to be an MDI team? Guess we're forming an MDI team.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, you're looking at the new limit.
Yeah, you're looking at the new standard.
Yeah, if you want to,
around these
if you
parts.
want to keep, if you want to keep up, just take notes.
Yeah.
Young pups, you know.
Don't look at my radar IO, just believe me. Yeah.
I grade parts because I can, you know.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. It's harder to gray than it is to
Oh,
It's
orange.
actually, I nerf myself so much. It's just
Just in case you
I struggle with success, you know. Like I really
Mhm.
do.
It's not for everyone, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, kid, what was your answer to that? You joining us?
Huh? I don't know.
Yep.
I feel like I would be the weakest link of all
Right.
of that. I feel like I would be the weakest link.
Are you that weak of a link?
I mean,
Just don't die.
y'all, you say that like it's easy. You say that like it's really easy.
Listen,
not
it's
to
easy.
die.
I mean,
If I step in stuff and I die, I'm just like healer. What the heck?
Yeah, I was biting my tongue so much. It's like it's gonna be
This
my
is
fault
actually-
regardless, but
this is actually true. You know, that does happen. But I will say that I don't know. Yesterday, me and Siege were kind of on a roll. We just plus two 10 keys.
That's pretty Chad like, actually. Not gonna lie. That's pretty MDI, actually. What kind of content do they run down there in MDI land? Plus two?
Plus 10 starting out. You got to get like a plus 10 on each key to qualify, but you got to push as high as you can to see if you can qualify to actually make it onto like their live stream stuff.
What's the live streams look like?
oh well.
It's the top 8 teams that compete against each other.
So, you know, probably
And they're
easy
probably
for us.
doing like
Yeah, well, I mean,
18s and 19s, you know?
it's honestly a waste of the other 7 teams'
Wait.
time to show up if
Wait,
we're
wait,
being real.
hold on. You said 18, 19s?
Yeah.
I'm already doing 23s.
Yeah,
See, yeah, I'm not messing with y'all. I'm not.
I just
messing
got
with y'all.
5K rating.
See, this is exactly why I'm not.
Okay, you're gonna have to give me a few minutes, okay?
It's exactly why I'm not doing that.
Oh, can I tell you guys a story about what happened in Mythic that I was running last night? You know,
Go
story
ahead.
time? We
Yeah,
we
we
have
got
time?
Yes,
Okay.
we do. Go ahead.
So
Why we're here.
we had a Guardian Druid, okay, as a tank, and then we had a disc.
That was your first mistake.
Yeah, we had a disc breed, and again, this is at post nerf, okay. So we're going in, and
And that's mistake number 2.
yeah, he is very, very weak, right? He's losing a lot of health, but we're persistent, you know. But we all said that we're just gonna do it for completion, right? It's a 10, and
10, okay.
we go in, and there's some monsters that blow you back, you know, and throw you off somewhere, right? Well, the healer got hit.
He must have been doing Skyreach.
Actually, no, this
Sounds
is
like
caverns.
Skyreach.
This is caverns.
Oh, Cavern.
So
Okay, does it do?
the priest gets hit off the ledge, can't get back up, right? So the tank notices this and pings the priest, right? And
Mhm.
I notice the ping, and I look at the tank's health get smaller and smaller, and then I realize that we're dying. So that allowed me to then backpedal because I then
Actually,
got the
tomorrow, I'm doing.
and we
okay,
didn't
so
wipe. It
listen,
was just
this
one death.
weekend is gonna suck.
Right.
After the encounter,
I was
the
telling
priest
you, I'm
said,
excited
"You
for
did
him.
not just
I'm
ping
excited
me,"
for him.
and I was
But-
and I was like, "What?" He's like, "That crappy
With my
tank
horse issue,
just pinged me.
I'm
Why
gonna
did
be
you
busy
ping
all
me?"
weekend.
And the tank's like, "Cause you fell
Meaning,
down
Going there
the
at midnight.
the thing."
I have to
He's
get
like,
up
"Don't
anyway in the
ping me
morning, but I
again,
have to
you're a
take care of
terrible
Derek
tank."
at 6.
And I'm like, "Go outside, please. Please go outside." He was like, I was like,
Not.
the ping actually helped me realize
But
what
it's
the
never
situation was. He's like, "No one pings
Right.
me." I'm like, "Excuse me?"
But
Really?
It was
That was for everyone else other than you to realize where you were.
it was so weird to me.
At that point, I personally would have just started pinging him.
See, you thinking like how I'm thinking now, because that's what I would have did. That's what I would have
the
did.
Perry isn't an MDI team.
It's crazy. Like,
but I am so glad that we're all
what?
here together. I am. I really am. I didn't get to see y'all last week.
Me too.
The raid. I missed the raid last week, unfortunately. Didn't try to, but
yeah, for shame. For shame.
You know, shame on me. Shame on me.
A little more shame.
But I will be there in full force tomorrow. I have nothing planned. I'm kicking everybody out the house, so it'll be peace and quiet. Enough time for me to pull some shenanigans, because I do plan on pulling some shenanigans. So, not going to tell you what they are.
What are you talking about shenanigans?
I'm going to pull some shenanigans.
What are you talking about?
Actually, you'll never. Not the line.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun tomorrow.
It's okay. He'll pull several shenanigans before you even make it there.
We usually fashionably late.
Yeah, but no, it's good to finally have all of us here together at one time at the start of the show. I know you showed up last time, and I know you have the baby, which is, how's that working out for you?
Oh, baby's being baby. You know, I can actually hear her probably getting changed right now because she's absolutely losing her marbles.
Okay.
She hates anything except sleeping and pooping and crying.
Same.
Living the life, really. You know, just I wish I could, but pretty good. You know, I'm not getting a lot of sleep, but that's okay. I can sleep when I'm dead.
You sound like me, sir. I've said that before in real time to somebody at work one day. You not tired? I said, no, I'll sleep when I'm dead. They're like, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it is. And so, how's everybody else doing?
It's not too bad.
Necro, how you been going? How things going? Siege, which I still don't know what you look like, but that's fine.
I look just like that.
I mean, he said just like the picture.
There is a picture in our Discord chat of me. None of you believe it. None of you believe that it's me, but it's there.
I threw an AI filter, said it was 98% chance.
Right.
See what I mean? Do you see what I'm going through?
It's okay though. It's okay. But so we have.
I'm trying to find said picture.
Oh, you're trying to find said picture. Well, while you found said picture, let me go ahead and give a brief overview of what we're talking about tonight, so people can be well informed. Tonight we're going to talk about all 3 raids. Congratulations to Liquid. Very much so. Congratulations.
Yeah, buddy.
What the heck is a kilometer? You know what I mean, Chad?
We're also we're going to break down the closing cinematics of the 2 raids, Void Spire and the March of Quell Denas, and just talk about some of those things that made this first season, well, I guess you can call it a season, this first set of raids, what they were, how they were, and, you know, pros, cons, what we liked, what we didn't like, and go over a few other things that we might want to talk about that are just, you know, part of the culture of what WoW is right now. So, and with that, I open the floor up to Necro. How do you feel about the complexity of Void Spire and the difficulty and so forth, so far in your journey is going through that as a raid leader and as someone who's trying to put together a good group of people, a good solid core of people to play this game with?
Well, pugging sucks. I'm just gonna put that out there. The mechanics aren't overly difficult, but then again, we've only done it at normal. From what I've read, though, heroic difficulty doesn't get much worse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. I have found the picture of Siege.
Can you?
Do we want me to share it on
Yes,
stream?
please.
Oh.
Rude.
Wait a minute.
Do I have your permission, Siege? Hey, what the heck?
It's not real anyway.
See what I'm talking about?
Okay,
Right?
Expose him.
All right, here we go. We can see the AI-ness.
See here.
You know, with
The hair is too perfect. The hair is just too perfect.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, guys. AI doesn't
Photoshop
really do
touch up and
Why would I be having all them wrinkles and stuff if that was AI? You think I asked AI to make me wrinkly?
I'm just trying to figure it all out together.
Like, yeah, let me have that 13 years experience show on my
Alright.
face. It's fine.
Hey, I have a question for you. What are you looking at?
Who,
What are
me?
Right now, actually, the funny thing about this is that I was staring off into space because we just got off of kind of a nasty call, and I was staring at a light because there was a ton of moths at it, and I was like, look at all the moths. But my partner at the time was like,
What,
okay,
dear?
that's actually a really good photo. You should go back to staring at the
First
light.
of all,
I know, this looks like-
that's a heck
Okay.
of a camera. Let's be clear about that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, come on. She's like, you know, like the 25-year-old chick with an iPhone bajillion. An iPhone, like, can take a picture of Saturn's rings kind of thing.
I'm not mad at you.
Gets
I'm not
one.
mad at you.
All right. So we allegedly know what Siege looks like now, guys. You
Yeah.
know,
Allegedly.
Uh-huh.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
So,
Well, Siege, it's a good fake. Looks
Pretty good,
pretty
eh?
well.
It took a lot of keywords to get that.
2 takeaways. 1, you became a moth at that moment. And 2,
Yeah, I totally did. I totally did.
and 2, it looks like someone told you to look at the light so I could take a picture, but that's what you already
Yeah,
confirmed.
it 100% was.
Yeah. But congrats on being a moth.
but back
Yeah, the picture was not staged at all, guys.
yeah, I mean,
It's
it looks like a
100%.
stage.
Well, yeah, it's staged because
100%
that.
natural.
Right.
I didn't understand.
POV me
so-
thinking about moths.
So what else about the raid that you like? What are some of the things you don't like about this raid?
I can't really think of anything I don't like about the raid so far. The most difficult one, because we haven't tried March yet. I've done March on story mode and maybe Raid Finder,
Mhm.
and I don't count that as real experience because it's Raid Finder and it always sucks. But
The bottom of the barrel.
right. But the most complex of any of the fights, really, to me, is the Dream fight, Dream Rift.
Dream.
Dream Rift isn't bad, but go ahead. I'm listening.
I lost like
Wow.
any fever that I had. I lost them. And I
It's
was
like
just
9 years long.
conflicted.
Right? I mean,
What,
it's
the
just
dr-
like
no.
Well, guys, it's fine.
So I'm
It just
really
listening,
goes
on
I'm listening to
forever.
everybody because I want to hear everybody else's before I give my opinion.
That's the one that, like, the teams have to, like, some go up, some
What?
stay down.
I
That
don't
kind.
even
Yeah,
know what you're
yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah,
Like they're saying
And-
I think I've only ever done it like 2 or 3 times.
it's a little tricky
And
till
he
you
forgot to
figure
go
it
up
out.
and down.
It's a little tricky till you
Yeah,
once you figure it out.
I don't get what that means.
It's perfect, but it does take a few tries to get it right. I will say that.
it's just really getting that DPS on those ads. Those ads have to die.
In heroic,
I know.
it's even
Really, yes,
it's
the
harder
thing
in
I have to
heroic
worry
because
about
they
is
add
when it drops the puddles.
yeah. That part because in heroic it's different than normal.
Yeah.
That whole little part right there with the
And then you
puddles.
have to
There's,
dispel
like,
the-
a leaderboard type thing.
You have to
Yeah,
dispel
and
the
then you have to
person
dispel
on
the
the puddle.
puddles.
Okay. I was like, you say this.
Yeah.
And they don't go
Like we
in
killed it. We
normal-
finally killed it, but
I was fine with that.
Ooh,
and-
Talk.
okay. But
Oh,
Are you there?
it's good. I'm still here. I'm still here.
internet. That's not.
okay.
I feel like for me, the hardest boss that was in Void
I
Spire
was.
was the dragons.
I was fine with that. I didn't care.
Oh, the fear.
You can tell I'm.
Absolutely.
Don't worry
That
about
and the party bubble.
I've changed
Where
out
he
the
shoot
side
with
thing.
the party blast where he sends it out and everybody has to touch it before it gets to the edge.
Yeah.
That
Could
combine
lead
that
4
with
people,
fear
right?
and well
Yeah.
in normal it's
And-
4 people and then in heroic it's 2 teams of 4 people. So you have to switch because
Yeah.
it puts the nastiest debuff on you in heroic.
Yeah, you can't have 2
It's-
stacks
you
of
have
that.
it'll kill you. You'll get killed automatically.
Yeah.
But
Because we just killed the 3 paladins on heroic. We're on the final boss now of Void. But yeah, that fear is just
yeah, we got
Horrendous.
Illyria down to 5% on heroic.
ooh.
I
we
hate-
just got to our last night.
yeah,
No, Wednesday night. Excuse you.
it's
When I
gonna
get
be
Excuse
rough.
me.
discouraged and grumpy, I don't. See
I don't envy you,
Yeah.
Necro, for trying to lead a raid on heroic with pugs
Okay.
because
Elite cats.
they have to because they have to be in. They have to. They're gonna have to be in Discord. They're gonna have to be in chat because that is very difficult to try to manage DPS, split DPS, and call out movement so everybody moves the same way.
I mean, just from the 4 polls we had on Heroic on Wednesday night, because we got to the boss super late in our raid night, it's a totally different fight
Yeah.
from normal. Yeah.
So the crazy thing is, our raid team is only missing DPS and 1 healer.
And that other healer's a formality. It's just to help me out a little.
I don't want to.
We don't need anything too crazy. We just need someone to buff. And
I got you. I feel you. I understand you.
Just moth
So-
to a flame.
But this is the first time, like, I have had such a hard time finding DPS that want to raid.
That's actually crazy.
That is wild because usually you have more DPS than tanks and healers combined. And anyway,
That's for sure.
well, yeah. I mean, you have us right now, like on Raider IO, on Warcraft logs. Like, there's recruitment on both of those. We're sending messages. Like, we're at that point, and it's like we're still struggling to find freaking
Guilds
DPS.
of WoW.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Guilds of WoW, like doing trade chats, like messaging people we're doing mythics with. Like, it's that bad that we're like cherry picking from everywhere we can just to get DPS of all
Bad
things.
DPS. Bad
and
DPS.
that's
Like,
crazy.
if this was like we were searching for another tank and it was like another tank and a healer and we're trying to fit a perfect comp pocket, like, whatever. I totally get the struggle. But DPS, like, we're not, like, whatever. I'll take 3 evokers. Like, I don't care.
We talk honestly. You know what? I think is going on, right? I think we're entering a new phase of WoW where like guilds aren't really like the main focus of like community anymore. I feel like pugging these days is kind of getting out of control. Like I've noticed
Yeah.
like people just like don't really participate in guilds, or not even in, like there are some people who are not in guilds, or maybe just casually in guilds where they're not even like participating with them because like even in like our main guild we would be in raid and we would see people doing the same content, getting the achievements either before us or after us. And we're like, don't they know we have raid? And we ask them, like, yeah, I know you have raid, but I just don't feel like committing to a group. And like, what do you mean? He's like, I just like pugging. It's like, it's a new culture in WoW. I've noticed.
It's
Well, there's
wi-
that too, right? Where you're looking at people like I recruit over the past like year. I've probably recruited, I don't know, upwards to probably 15 to 2,000 people across different guilds.
One of my alts got recruited to a guild that I haven't seen ever before. It's just so happened somebody that I played with years ago. When I say years, I'm talking about maybe 10 plus years ago. I was walking through Silver Moon and suddenly it just pops up. Hey, how you doing? I'm like, I ain't seen your name in a minute. Yeah, you still playing? I said, yeah, I'm still playing. And I never stopped. He was like, well, I'm getting a guild together of all of us who used to play together back in the old days. It was the guild called the Righteous back in the old days. And most of them are in there. And they was like, if you want to raid with us, you're more than welcome. I'm just trying to get some friends back together and play. And I'm sitting here like, I'm already part of a good guild, 2 guilds actually, that are actually progressing very well. One guild, I get AOTC every one, I get it. And the other one, we're working towards that now. So it's like, I don't have time. I have an alt that I could throw in there maybe if you want, you need DPS one night or something. But for the most part, I'm situated.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, well, I'm not trying to poach you from your guild and nothing. I just, wanted get some friends together and play. I was like, okay, all right, no problem. But and it's sad that it's that way now. Like I could have easily said, you can come play with us. I know you're guaranteed AOTC for sure.
Yeah.
Because we get it. We've got it every raid season for the last 3 expansions on every raid. So it's like, okay. So.
Well, the big problem with it too, right, is that like especially having on like the Raider IO side of things, for example, is that you kind of put in your availability, right? Like what days you want to raid and everything like that. Like that's kind of an old school thing back in the day. Was like you're really searching for a guild that has your raid times in mind, or you're looking for an NA base or an East Coast base or something, right? Like you're looking for something that you can at least manage.
True that.
Because because there was pugs. Don't get me wrong. You could hop into like a trade chat pug in classic days, and it's like you could roll the dice, right? Like there's multitudes of things that could go wrong with that situation. You know what I mean?
Well, even now, if you go in trade chat, you'll see. I see it all the time. This is one guild on my
Northern
server.
Sky.
It's Northern Sky, and there's another one.
Yeah.
That's
Northern
always,
Sky is one
always,
that's always like they got like 7 raids a day. They're always pugging. They're always selling
they
raids.
They raid every 2 hours. They say
every 2
Yeah,
hours.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that announcement too. Which is, by the way, raiding every 2 hours is absolutely insane work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But
it's
that
like,
means
you know,
you
you
have
just
a bunch of people. You have more. I mean, because you can't.
Just the coordination is crazy.
Yeah.
well, it means that you got like 12 to 24 raid leaders across that many time zones. You know what I mean? Just to cover it, and then at that point they get to just kind of internally run who's online, who wants to be part of this, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But that's the bigger problem is that, like, you know, it's
I think that is
people
the
can
problem.
now there's an easier access now, even for us, right? Like even for us, if we all of a sudden figure out that like, oh, shit, like, you know, if you raid Tuesday and Wednesday, all of a sudden you don't raid Tuesday, Wednesday, you got stuff come up. It's like, well, you're gonna get your lockout somehow. There's your pre-made tab right there, right? Like it's immediate.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of a problem is that you can grab a group and it can, even if it falls apart, there's no real repercussions to it because you're only looted to the boss, not the ID
Actual
itself.
raid, yeah.
So like you can just keep bouncing and bouncing and leaving and leaving, bouncing and bouncing. Everybody does.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So like there's definitely some fine tuning that could definitely happen there. I wouldn't say like, you know, shackle it up and make it like the olden days because that's going to turn a lot of people away very quickly.
That's how Mythic still is now. Mythic raid.
Right, but if you had it, if you worked on this guild tab a little bit more, or you made it so that, like, you know, if it's a guild run and you tick guild run, like if you enjoyed running with this guild, do you want to put in an application? Like, there's a bunch of different little tiny things they could make just to make guilds a little bit more prevalent. But like, it doesn't seem like that's what they're focusing on at all.
No.
Well, that and they took away all the perks of being a guild in the guild. Remember back when they added all those perks?
And yeah, like instant mail and all that. Like,
That
Yeah,
was
that's
a good
true.
time for guilds.
yeah, so like they could just really buff up guilds a lot more. They have to now, I guess. They have the huge opportunity with communities and, like, you know, that kind of thing. Like you can really buff and amp this up. Just get to it.
I mean, like this week's
Mhm.
this week's community weekly is crazy. If you haven't seen it yet, you
Oh
have.
yeah, the party.
We've
and the
done it already.
Huh?
Yeah, we
I
did
haven't
that.
did it. I haven't did it yet. I need to.
Oh,
do it.
dude, we had like what was it, like 5 or 6 of us in my house, and they were like, I had 2 tanks dueling downstairs. I'm showing off my host upstairs.
But it's crazy because they're trying to make communities with these communities. That's the thing. They want people to visit these houses and do all of these other things, and I think that's a step in the right direction as well. You know.
I just think that they need to make more of an incentive for guild runs and guild.
Make guild
Like,
for
you
instance, make guild only furniture that only you and your guildies can earn for your community. You know what I mean? So outside of
and they'll get there
outside of
soon, for
endeavors,
sure.
you have something where you can, all right, we're a guild, and if we do this guild achievement, our community gets X, Y, and Z. You know,
Like instead of
that
like giving me,
yeah.
give me
Let's
that
also
400
talk
gold
about
on
like
guild completion.
yeah, let's talk about that. How that hasn't changed in like at all. Like I would rather it be like, you know, random profession bag for guild tab or something like that. Like whatever, 400 gold. Like
400
would
gold
be
is nothing for it.
noticeable.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
400 gold. Is,
it's nothing. Give us anything else other than that, or make it like, you know, because guilds are like find 5 people in a guild. You know what I mean, to run these things.
Inflation is a big thing, and we need to. Boo! Inflation is a big thing, and we need to you know, actually enjoy that and WoW too. But I have a thought.
Okay.
I really do. Okay. What about, you know how we have Raid Finder tier for
Oh,
Baby,
Oh, look at
sorry,
the
Necro, there's a
baby.
baby.
There's a baby on the screen.
Shut up,
There's a
Necro,
baby
there's a
on the
baby.
There is a baby.
Anyway, go ahead, Necro. I'm gonna try to understand what you're saying.
okay, yes,
No,
I
I'll wait. I'll wait. The baby takes precedence.
Yes, it does.
Oh, look at the amount of hair!
Yeah, she had a lot of hair.
Holy moly!
Good
Yeah, you had a lot of
gracious.
hair, huh? You say hi? Say hi.
Yo, super focused on dad though.
I know.
I don't see. I
Super
don't see. I don't see
focused,
nothing
oh.
but daddy right now. That's it. That's all I see.
Right.
I don't see
Yeah.
nobody else.
Oh, he's so pretty.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, there
But yeah, sorry, I didn't want to derail. But this is Indy.
Indy.
Yeah, he's saying hi.
Oh, hello to you too.
well, welcome.
Get out of here.
Look at the little baby.
The newest member of the Q's and Brews podcast, guys.
Yeah,
Yes.
only cues for you right now, little boo.
Only cues and some juice.
Cues for you. Cues and booze.
I mean, that is wonderful. I can't tell a story. That is a wonderful sight.
in it.
Babies are always precious.
I
Yes,
know.
they are. Yes, they
It's
are.
bottle time too.
And then they
Get
grow up
bottle.
and become mean little teenagers.
Mean girls.
But right now we're in the little onesies. You can find out on it.
Okay.
Oh man.
Can't let my wife hear me talk like that. She's like, another? Can we have? It's like, no,
No.
never. Nope. No.
We're done. No more.
Mhm.
3 plus them. Like, no.
Yeah.
I'm at a point in my life now I'm starting to take other people's kids. Like, stop it.
That's the crazy part too. Now, especially when you have kids, or you're accustomed having, like, I have my grandbaby a lot of times, so it's like when
Mhm.
she's over here, the other kids think she actually lives here, and she doesn't. So
Oh, yeah, man.
they'll come out and knock on the. Can Kristen come out? You know she don't stay here. She just comes and visit. Oh, okay. When's she coming back?
Oh gosh, I got smacked.
It is so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, you become the neighborhood at that point.
Well, that's it, right? And it's like it's a safe spot and it's fenced in yards and it's like I get it and stuff, but every once in a while I come home from work and there's like 7 of them here. It's like, well, whose are they? It's like,
Where did they come?
ones?
Where did they come from?
She's like, it's fine. That
Right.
one's named this one's named that. The slow cooker's beefed up. Like, it's fine. It's like, I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Where's my dog?
Yeah.
3-year-old is also here. Luke, you want to say hi? Say hi, bud. Here, so here, come say hi. Here.
Make it a family affair. Why not?
Oh, man.
Hey.
Hello.
Dude, I'm back.
Hi.
That
What he
child
said.
just zug.
I think he's just zug zug.
Zug.
I'm gonna mute though, because it's getting loud in here. But I'm here.
Yeah, man.
But I do
Alright.
feel like you're right about the inflation part, because I was in the auction house early today, right?
You're talking to me? Sorry.
And
my bad. I
there's
thought you were
one,
talking to your
like
dog.
when you're doing not alchemy.
I'm out, I assume. I'm dead.
Yeah, it is alchemy. There's one piece that you need for some of
Brother,
your
not necessarily dead.
flasks.
The Nocturnal Lotus?
Yeah, that thing. Jeez
That's worth more than the
Louise.
flask in
The fla-
itself? Yeah.
Yes.
It's,
It's ridiculous.
And the drop rate on it is like 1 in every 40,000
Picks.
herbs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's ridiculous.
Crazy.
It is ridiculous.
Inflation is crazy. Even the ignits to make armor and stuff is outrageously priced. One of them was like 680 gold. I'm like, yeah, I don't see myself playing my Pally or my DK anytime soon with them prices.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
ridiculous. Inflation
Trust
in
me,
this game is
I
ridiculous.
felt it. I felt it hardcore. Felt it.
The camera?
I just think at this point they have to find a way to bring this economy down, because they're literally pricing people out of professions.
Mhm.
Because you have people that literally the only thing they do is just pick herbs and mine. That's it. They don't even play the game. That's all they do.
I mean, you have people that work for like Liquid and Method that do just that, just do professions for them. That's literally what their job. They spend all day, every day doing their profession.
The only profession
Gathering.
The only profession that I enjoy, and I'm not even gonna lie, people might look at me when I say this funny, I enjoy fishing. Don't ask me why.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
I don't know what it is about that. I mean, granted, I do like to fish in real life, but for
But
some,
so do
I
I.
like fishing in real life too, but you know,
it's something
Oh,
about it.
fishing
I
in game
just,
is something,
I just
man.
like,
Yeah, I love it. I hear you.
I don't know what it is. It's it's serene and relaxing at the same time, where it's just like,
Yeah. Turn that sky riding off. You pick a nice little calm mountain. You just go looking for fishing pools.
Go
and you're
straight
just
down the-
chilling in
go
your
s-
nice little
go
fishing
straight
trance
down the
mob.
coast,
You
straight
got a
down
nice
the coast.
podcast or some playlist going, and
And you just-
you could lose
all
yourself.
all you're doing is this.
It's a perfect time to listen to the Q's and Brews podcast, guys.
Well, this is
That
it,
is
man.
true.
And then at that point, you're like, how long have I been doing this? You check your cooking, and you're like, you can make 750 fillets. You're like, oh,
I've been doing
copy. This is okay. To the guild bank we go.
Yes. And Vu say this is real life. It's partly real life. I'll give you that. But I mean, it's something about it. I don't know what it is. It's just outside of it being, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it just calms my spirit or it just makes everything, for some reason, it just mellows everything out. I don't know, but it's just,
Although,
it's the coolest.
let's talk about. Okay, so you feel the same about fishing with me. Let's talk about these blood hunters. Like, bro, I am chilling. Like, I'm chilling. I'm just. I get that I can make those little, like, they won't attack you for 30 minutes. It's like, I get it. And I do run that because they annoy me. But like, why are we doing this? I'm fishing, man.
Blizzard has a way of making things interesting, and that's one of them. That I'm gonna tell you what's really interesting.
Yeah, I'd be fishing.
So, and this happened to me not too long ago. So there's an achievement that, and I'm a semi-achievement hunter. I do look for certain achievements that I like. So there's a fishing one where you have to catch 100 fish while you're on nightmare mode and prey.
I think I got that one from.
Huh.
Every
Bruce Campfire.
cast, I kid you not, every time I cast, ambushed.
This one right
Come on, like
Mm.
you have to catch 100 fish, and you get ambushed like every
And
2 to 3
and it's
casts.
blood, and it's the bloods that are coming at you.
No,
well,
it's
that's
no. It's the guy that you're hunting. He literally pops up
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
while you're fishing.
And you got to do 100.
You got to catch 100 fish while in nightmare
Imagine
mode.
hiding.
And I'm sitting here like,
I mean,
yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to get this one. But luckily, it's not part of the meta achievement or anything like that, so I'm good with that part. But still,
but I mean, it's
just-
also
Clearly, we're
Fishing is-
hiding if we
it's
don't. Like,
aggravating. Is I don't know what.
it is. Even if you tweak out your rod and bar, like all that kind of stuff, it'll
hiding,
still
we
be
just-
tricky.
Didn't switch back.
But then, like I said, I enjoyed. As I said before on a previous show, I did say whatchamacallit was my S tier, which was Dragonflight. This is a close second right now. I'm gonna be honest. I know we're only one patch in. We're not even one patch in. We're just
Wait. I thought you said that Shadowlands was your S tier.
no.
Oh,
No. Yes, I
I
did. I'm
could've
sorry.
sworn- I could-
refuse. No, No, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Shadowlands was my S. Dragonflight was my A. That's what it
Yeah.
was.
Okay, that makes more
Yeah.
sense.
That was
Yeah,
my
yeah,
A.
yeah.
So
That-
this
that
is
makes
still
more
this
sense.
is still second best for me. Either way you look at it, it's still second best for me. I would actually put this over Dragonflight right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice,
just-
nice.
I just hope that they continue this story the way they're doing it and the way they're telling it, because
Man, it's been so good.
and that's what we've been missing with this game. Granted, War
Yes.
Within, the War Within
I
story
agree.
wasn't bad, but it didn't captivate you the way this captivated me. I'm not going to tell any stories. It captivated me because I can see the whole father, son, mother thing. I can see Xalatath being who she is and what she is. But then all the other little stories that you have going on with the Haranar, you got the brother and sister fighting in Zulamun. It's the Void Spire. Everybody hates everybody. Let's call it what it is. Everybody there in the Void Spire wants to fight everybody. Dimensius, not Dimensius, whatever his name is, the one that turns up helping you all the time, which I feel like somewhere down the line he's going to do something stupid and you're going to have to fight him. Just don't know yet.
100%.
I just feel like eventually you're going to have to
Right.
fight this guy.
Awful.
But they
Guaranteed.
they all want to fight. That's all they want to do is fight and eat everything they can.
Like, I already beat it.
The fact that they gave you one of your quests to level up was where you went around with Erator and you helped him understand what the light is, who he is, who his father is. A lot of people don't know how much that hit home for some
I'm
people.
sorry. I told
Because
kids
people
that
probably
I'm
went
not
through-
man.
People probably went through something like that in their real life and it just came back
gonna
in a form that they
Yeah.
probably could relate to, and it kept them engaged. Because I know it kept me engaged. Because I'm sitting here like, dang, you are your father's son, but you're not. You know what I mean? You're everything he is, but then you're not everything he is at the same time.
Mm-hmm. It was absolutely a good storyline. Back to what I was saying earlier, though, about trying to get guilds more involved. We have tier sets. We have, raid finder. We have normal, mythic, heroic.
Right.
I'm not saying add another tier set power wise, but how about we add a cosmetic that's guild
I'm
guild
back.
like is a guild centered cosmetic. You could only get this cosmetic if you complete these things
In
as a guild.
Yes, I completely agree.
I think that would be great.
Blizzard, if you're
I think
listening,
it would be. You could do a lot with that too, eh? Because you could even do like along with the rewards that we have already, like the fast mounts and all that stupid crap. Like we could have something along the like this recipe is now available for your decor and all that kind of stuff, right?
yeah, guild-based recipes and
Yeah,
so forth.
yeah,
And so
you'd be able
forth,
to do
yeah.
quite a bit.
So
I
Blizzard, if
just
you're
think that they
listening,
need to put an emphasis back on the guilds. They really
Yes.
need to.
so Blizzard, if you're listening, hey, we got some good ideas. You need to come listen to the show. We got some stuff for you. I think this whole thing with guild sets and guild patterns would be wonderful. But don't take it from me. Now, oh wow, Vu, that's crazy, but yeah. That's wild. D4 transmogs and WoW?
Yeah.
See, okay, I've actually had this debate there for a minute where I love the transmog system. I'm a nerd for it. I have multiple different sets. I'm a nerd for transmog. But I think transmog would have been better if they kept the original models of the gear that dropped and instead they did something like Diablo where they had dyes for the gear so
That
that you
would be
could dye
nice.
certain pieces of it. I think that's actually like I don't know how I want to word myself. I don't think it's a better way to do it because this is obviously quite a more extensive, like broad brushstroke of what you can do with the transmog system. So it unlocks a lot more with what they have now.
Mm-hmm.
But the dye system incorporated into that, I don't even know exactly how that would work for them. But I think that if it jumped from the beginning and started with the dye system, I think it would have been better. I think even our like item models for like tier gear and stuff like that wouldn't be so terrible like they are now.
No, I wouldn't be. It would be okay.
All right.
I think that would actually work out so well. I mean,
I'm officially back.
okay. Well, welcome. Good.
I
good.
sat back down and was like, I'm back. And then I look over and my 3-year-old just staring at me. I'm like, oh, I thought I put you to bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did you just beat me here?
He wanted his soccer ball. He wanted it in his bed. I was like,
Oh man, my youngest used to do that all the time. It was like he was teleporting. It was like I just saw you up there. Like, how did you even do that?
it's like a horror movie.
I
Turn
know,
around, he's
it
just
helps
standing
you.
there.
It is. It's like Mel. You're like, are you awake? It's like, are you
So-
even alive right now?
If Necro feels like it, could you go ahead and play the end cinematic for the Void Spire so we can kind of discuss that too?
All right.
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
I feel like a few
First-
people here have some theories about
Oh, I have a
what,
ton of
what
theories in
one
my head
person
right now.
meant when they said what they said. You know what I
It
mean?
made me feel bad because you got youth next too.
I mean, even
Which
her,
you-
even
I don't
in
think I
that
know
one,
baby snack. You even got you 2 drinks.
even in that cinematic, there were some things that she said that were kind of like
The March one unlocked a lot of thoughts for me.
The Void one, yeah, the March one actually. There's a lot of
Yeah,
A
the March
future.
one, you're like, what do you mean by that?
What you requesting?
I think they're finna do something major with this expansion
$1
before
million?
going into the Last Titan. Because there were some things said in the last one that make me go back and start looking at some things too now. Like,
The Last Titan's gonna be like Azeroth getting wiped out.
I hope so. I'm looking for
Yeah,
something
either-
drastic.
How is it? How can it not? At this point, we're like we're at the cosmic threat level of things now. You know what I mean? Like it's either it gets erased or we all become farmers because we won.
Become farmers.
You know what I mean? Like there's no more threat. We took out the Void Lords and all of their little parasitic things they threw out, like Cthulhu and stuff. You know what I mean? Like we what could possibly threaten Azeroth now? Nothing.
Yes,
We
there
beat
is. There is.
What?
There is.
What?
Must I say it? You know where I'm going with this because I feel like there's. I feel like this.
You gotta say it.
I feel like they're connected universes.
You know.
I feel like it's a shared universe.
Oh no.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw my coffee mug.
And you know what it is because I said it before.
All right.
Hurts my brain.
If you are you gonna say that they're connecting to StarCraft?
Yes. And
All right.
you know
So-
this. And you know this.
So can you guys hear this when I turn it on?
I would just cringe.
Oh, yes.
I used
would
to
just cringe.
use a
TurboTax
CPA.
Experts. Holy, we can hear.
Is this the cinematic that we're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Void Spire, and yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm playing it and I'm watching.
Mother, hang on, my love. I'm here.
Touching. But you're far too late to save anyone. And now, the moment of truth. I'll die before I serve you. Serve me? Despite all we've been through, it was never actually you that I required. No! At last. Beautiful. Behold! The dark well opens!
I have no idea.
Mother! Mother!
She got a staff.
Father! The tether worked. But we've lost them all. We've lost everything.
By the way, she dropped like a
Mother!
What's going on?
Okay, it was replaying. Sorry.
So, who wants to go first?
I mean, I'm telling you guys, Zalatath is on another level of like planning ahead.
She's playing 4D. She's playing 4D chess.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Because she knows clearly that she cannot defeat the players. Because she knows that we're just unstoppable. Killed dragons. We killed the Lich King. We killed, everything. And she's like, okay, I'm just gonna work around them. I'm gonna use them. Think about think about what's happening in our Mythic Plus dungeons, right? Every once in a while, she comes over like, hey guys, here's some void power. Use it on up, and we're like, sure. It gives us a power increase. She's
Kiss
just
curse.
using us.
Kiss curse. Kiss curse.
Yeah.
Kiss curse.
Like I said, we're pawns in the machine, and she's just like winning consistently. Even in like when we watched another cinematic later on, she's even winning there too.
Yeah.
And I'll explain why. I'll explain what happened. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but this is a small key thing in that next trailer that
Oh, there's some I noted in that trailer that kind of had me a little bothered.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that one.
Yeah.
This one I have not seen until just now, and I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect Ilaria to actually, well, for it to look like Ilaria died.
Well, you
Drop
have-
like a sack of bricks, you mean?
Yeah.
When she was falling, you saw her eyes moving a bit, so she's still alive, but very much injured for sure. Also, she
yeah.
technically lost all her void powers with that move because
You have to remember
just-
that was her
because they-
heart. That was her heart she just removed. Let's be clear about
Yeah.
That's what Xalatath's goal was, and nobody knew it until then. We all knew she had that. That's where her void powers came from. We all knew that, but we didn't know that was Xalatath's goal until then. We really thought that she was just trying to manipulate Illyria to do everything for her. But then she pulls this 4D chess move out of nowhere, like, yeah, I'm not going to make you kill them. You just have what I need inside of you. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Which was crazy because nobody saw that coming.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I mean, Erator's father, I can't.
Tyrion.
Tyrion,
Tyrion,
yeah.
yeah.
Tyrion.
He, I do too. He is gone too, and right now he's like the High Chancellor of the Alliance. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's holding down the position for
Anduin.
Anduin. So that opens up a whole door there too. Of okay, now what's going to go on with Stormwind? Where's that power going to be at the moment?
Anduin goes back to Stormwind.
Yeah, I mean,
I think at this point, Anduin's next move since they've got everything taken care of so far, he goes back to Stormwind, and is he different? Yes, because remember, he's not a paladin. He was more of a priest than a paladin. So it's like
he's also still messed up for what happened to him in Shadowlands.
As he should be.
Yeah.
He ended up being more of a paladin than he did a priest, but yes, he did start off more as a priest.
Right. So I don't know. I think that does leave a couple of questions wide open because okay, if he was technically the High Chancellor and commander of all the forces of the Alliance, who's in charge now? Gin? Probably so. Probably Gin, Great Man, because he was his right hand too. So Gin's probably running Stormwind right now. So
or Shaw, they're probably
I wouldn't trust Matthias Shaw to do anything. He's a rogue.
I mean, yeah.
Well, so if you've listened to the book or read the book at all, you do hear him say that he left somebody else in charge, and I can't remember their name. I'd have to go back and look at it.
It's got to be Gin. It's got to be Gin or Matthias, one of the two. I don't see them. There's no other named character.
I want to say it was Greymane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want. If I remember correctly, because they were having a family outing. But like, what is Xalatath really after? This is not the fourth. We know what she's after, and she's like pulls a fast one on us.
I think it's from the cinematic that we saw, like the Blizzard of like her origin stories, is really just, it seems like revenge, almost against the Void itself too. Like, because she told the story to Salad King,
Salad Man.
right? Basically, she was a girl on a world that the Void consumed, and she was taken and like absolutely absolutely killed, but like there was absorbed into the Void as something the Void can use, and then she became her own thing. But we don't even know if that story is true because that was her telling her story. So like
there's no telling if that's actually actually what happened.
Yeah. But by the way, that cinematic of like showing like basically a 6-year-old Xalatath getting absolutely consumed by the Void, absolutely horrendous. Like that was at the moment, like a week before, a lot of people were saying that Blizzard has become like Disney and Disneyfied the story, and then everyone's like, the cinematic just proves that that's not the case because that was absolutely horrendous to watch.
Yeah. They're like, well, my bad. We spoke too soon.
Yeah, right.
I feel like this is
But
this is Star Wars Empire Strikes Back feeling for me. With this being the second of 3 parts, this gives me those vibes because no matter what the heroes do, they still lose.
yeah,
You think about
the
it.
next cinematic is
Yeah.
even worse.
You see what I'm saying?
It's worse.
They still
Oh
lose.
yeah.
It's
They still
even
lose no matter
worse.
what goes on. They're still losing,
Yeah,
and it gives me those vibes.
we're gonna be losing.
The next
this expansion.
the next cinematic gives me the vibes that Kid was right on the money with something that he said in one of our earlier podcasts, and I don't like it.
Oh Lord!
We'll say the voice
I
acting
don't
on
like it.
Zalatath is so good.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
It's just
Claudia, like, what is her last name? Claudia Christina or whatever her name is. What a beast.
I'm loving the whole artwork with Zalatath. Even though everybody loves her feet, but when they do those body shots and they go from the top to they go from the bottom to the top.
Oh, by the way, on Optimized, don't we have a story about the feet that we have to tell? Remember remember the mythic we were doing, and we were talking about Zalatath, and Siege got excited about the feet.
Oh no, and I have like 4 concussions. Hold on, let me think.
He said I had 4 concussions.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I don't even think on Optimized remembers. I don't know what he's talking about.
It's not hard for me to remember. 4 concussions will do that to you.
Yeah, come on, Warrior. Be on my side.
I
Nothing
think
happened.
I think the shared brain cell is currently being occupied somewhere else.
I could sense
Oh, that he has 10 reasons to like Zalatath or something. 10
Yeah.
10 reasons to like Zalatath. I only
It
need
was
one.
something like that. Yeah.
I only need one.
Yeah.
But no, on a real note, the voice acting in general about it's a nerd moment for me because I pay attention to it and it's just really friggin' good.
So, but before we get to the March, let's talk about the Dream Rift. Yes, it's a one boss raid. It's a weird one boss raid, but it's kind of enjoyable to a certain extent because it is.
Yeah.
Although it's one boss, it is a challenging fight. When you really think about
maybe enjoyable to people that have a consistent team.
Okay, I'm gonna let you have that one. I'm tired of you throwing shots about that. Leave it alone. But no, it isn't.
I wasn't throwing a shot at you for that one. I was throwing a shot in just in general. We don't have consistency.
Yeah. Well, that does play a part in rating though too. So I do understand that. But I feel like they did the right thing by having these multiple raids for one season. Because you don't get bogged down.
It allows them to tell more of a story.
Not even tell more of a story. You don't get bogged down with just trying to finish this one raid. You can spread it out. You know what? We're having problems here. Okay, let's go do this one. Maybe we'll have a little bit better luck here. And then maybe that gear will help us push over maybe a healing check or a DPS check or a tank check or whatever the case may be. So when I looked at the Dream Rift, I looked at it like, okay, this is because it gives you vibes of the Anduin fight from Shadowlands because you have the upstairs downstairs phase with of killing ads.
Mm-hmm.
You have where what you do downstairs affects what you do upstairs, and if you don't do downstairs correctly, you wipe. Or if you don't do upstairs correctly, you wipe.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a lot.
There's a lot of points of failure.
Yeah, it's easy to wipe a raid in that. Not to mention when you go into the intermission phase of that boss where you have to make sure you get the ads down before he lands, because what does he do when he lands? He does a consume. And if you got ads up, you know that buff, that 100% buff for every ad that he's consumed is...
Let's talk about that intermission phase.
Okay.
That intermission phase and the graphics to show where he's going to go is by far the longest I've ever seen a pre-move out of the way graphics. And I'm sitting here going, why are there 4 people still not moving? Why are there 4 people still not moving?
I try to be the nicest person I can be, but there are some people just not built for raiding. I swear, it's like 9 years long until it hits the ground. and there's people
Yeah.
like, oh, I have to move. Like the ground is just absolutely like liquefied in this black goo. Oh, of course you're moving.
I know.
There's nothing in WoW that symbolizes that you should stand there. Oh man.
I mean, there's so many.
Not at all.
There's so many add-ons that you got GTFO and everything else. Tell you move, bitch. Pardon my language. Get out the way, because that's literally what it should say.
The only add-on you.
You've got the Luda
The
going
only
in my
add-on-
head. Get it? Yeah.
Yeah, the only add-on you need for that is your eyes. That's the only thing you
Yeah,
need.
I mean, I
Yeah.
agree with you.
Oh no! Lights out.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, look at
I'll
Siege.
be right
see,
back though. I need to get my wife some ice cream.
Siege
real quick.
Siege know the rule. They should have that
Oh,
as a
just
raid
do it.
alert too.
Don't you judge me.
I need to figure out how to
Yo,
make that a
get
raid
out of here!
alert.
Wouldn't that be something, man?
That would be crazy.
Okay, dude, honestly, when I was in high school, well, I guess it was probably a little bit, okay, it was probably a little after high school because I was a fool. But for me to find all of my friends, like we had this one out in the woods that we would always go hang out in, and you would always hear one of us from the top of the woods go, deet, deet, and all of us would answer, whoop, whoop. It was all Luda's fault.
But no, that and you're
all of it is
right,
Luda's
Necro.
fault.
You're right, Necro. That's so. I mean, literally, it's telegraphed way before the beam even comes out, because you see the arm dust coming up before it even hits, and you're like, okay.
Let's point out the fact that in normal raid, the fear on the dragon boss is telegraphed like 4 years before the fear actually goes off, and people still don't take it out of the raid. You get an arrow above your head for a long time before you have to run out.
Yeah,
It's a hard arrow to notice, though. What?
not really. It's not. I know there's a lot of purple. I know there's a lot of purple in that, but it's still
I'm
yeah.
back.
I don't see that.
There's a lot of mechanics that they have given you extra time. I mean, talk about the circles on Godzilla.
That's what you call them now.
Okay, yeah, that's a little absurd. Yeah.
That's what you call
The
them now.
circles on Godzilla, oh yeah. That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
he.
that's
That's
Godzilla
what he
right
is.
there.
That's who
The
it
only
is.
thing he's missing is like a little high pitched when he's like doing that breath, and that's
No,
Godzilla right
it's
there.
missing the wind up. That's the thing. It's missing the wind up.
Well,
if
he
it had
does,
No, it has to
wind up
have the
is with
full
his
wind up.
hand, though. So
He does the
I
full wind
know,
up.
like
if
they
you-
have the
if-
wind up kind of there because his hand, you know.
It's the
But
wind up. If he had the wind up, it
In
would be
this
so
raid,
cool.
they have done. In this raid, they
Or
have done
yeah.
a lot of the mechanics like pre-telegraphed.
Well, because they
By
did
far.
it. They
I
did it
mean,
to get rid, so you're not using.
Celebar is
They're not doing add-ons like they were. They want you to use what they have already installed in the game, which is cool. But again, they did it for that reason alone. Because again,
the thing is though that people still don't get out of it.
Yeah, I mean, well,
I can't tell
there's
you what
always
to do
going
on
to
that
be.
part.
Yeah,
You know what
there's
it
always
is
gonna-
because there's no DKP minuses happening because it's not a
Right.
guild run. There's
There's
no
no one in-
accountability to these actions.
Yeah, there's no one in Discord absolutely just stuffing their microphone down their throat and screaming at them. Back in the old days.
Well, we know the Onyxia raid minus 50 DKP. We know.
Man, I wonder where that person is today. I want
I
to
have
like
no
I want to
idea.
like a documentary on them. I want someone. Can we hire a detective to find that person?
They're
they
like
still play
denying bank loans or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Are they did they die of a heart attack at the age of like 26
From
or
yelling
are
the
they
whole
still
time?
alive? Right? Like
But I do like the fact that like all the zones have a raid almost to a certain extent, except for Zulamun, which I think will
Herondor.
probably Herondor has a raid. That's Dream Rift.
yeah.
Oh yeah. You're right.
ZA is going to be the whole right side of that map is probably going to be.
That's gonna be
A raid.
that's gonna be crazy.
Can we talk about that? Because that's
Yeah.
definitely going to be a big major like.
Which is going to be wild because like I love the design of
Yeah.
what is that delve? That it's kind of like a Aztec prison is the best way I can
the
put
temple that has the switches.
Yeah.
The temple
Yeah,
that has
yeah,
the switches,
that.
and you got it. That is, I give
Like
credit.
I mean, take the switches out a little bit, but I mean, like think about like an Aztec labyrinth pyramid raid thing. Like that would be dope.
I'm not even gonna get into Dells at this moment, but before we do leave tonight, we're gonna talk about those because those are. I'm not even gonna lie, they stepped their game up with Dells this time around. They really did.
I don't know.
and I'll tip my hat to
That's
them.
that's because you don't play a class that can actually handle it by themselves. I'm sorry.
Oh, actually, both my classes can handle them by themselves.
No, I'm talking about Siege. You said you
Oh,
didn't like
okay.
them.
Oh, okay. Both my classes can handle any delve by itself at a 9 or a 10. I'm pushing 11s almost at this
Oh,
point.
my monk could probably handle an 11. It's just it would take me a decade to finish it.
35 years.
But
My
no,
whopping 30k DPS.
I do feel though if that is true, what they say that other side of ZA is the entire raid. Oh my goodness, because I feel like it's going to be her brother dealing with is going to be the end boss of that raid for some reason. If it is
Oh.
a whole sister brother thing, they're going to have their issue.
Well, it would be because then it would be challenging the Loa, right?
Right, because he
So,
he doesn't agree with the Loa at all.
So it'll be the invasion of it'll be like the invasion of ZA from the coup. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But with Dream Riff
WoW
out of the way,
2.0 is a myth. WoW 2.0 is a myth.
I mean, the whole will be on Xbox by the end of the year. If they put out a console that's technically a PC, then yeah, you're right. So
It's gonna be the next console anyway. Yeah.
yeah, of course it's gonna be on PC within them. So
I can't disbelieve Vu. By the way, Snitch Vibes, I am sorry I didn't see you say hi earlier. I apologize, but what's up?
So now that we've took those two out, we have the March. By far,
Mhm.
the March is like
Egg.
the craziest thing I've seen them do in a long time. Even
Who just said Thrall is gonna wake up from a dream. Like I wouldn't know what to do.
If
I
that's
think it would actually probably crash out. I think
think
that
we
would
all would
probably
crash out.
I'd have a welcome to WoW 2.0. Great, thanks WoW 2.
Yeah, just
I
you
mean-
just wake up and
yeah, everything was a dream.
I
It
said
was
I'm
all a
leaving.
dream.
Yeah.
I don't.
we're all still in that camp. He never got freed. Yeah.
Oh
It's like,
man.
oh shoot.
I think with March, how it starts, it kind of sets a tone for everything else coming behind it. Because as soon as you start, you have to split the raid in two parts, which is already crazy enough. Especially if
That
you
was a
don't-
very unique way. Yeah.
you split the raid in two parts. One go this way, one go that way. You still have to kill both sides at the same time.
Yeah. The first time we went in there, we did not know that. It was so funny realizing. We're like, wait a minute.
Mhm.
Stop DPS on the Lightbird. You're
So it was-
panic.
You start panicking because you don't know. You know, okay, I kill
Yeah.
this one, I kill that one. Cool. Yeah, it didn't work that way, unfortunately. But then when you get to the first boss, which is Belleran, and everybody gets these buffs, and nobody knows what to do with them. That means you didn't read. That means you didn't read the dungeon journal. Let's be clear. You
I
didn't read.
can't read.
You didn't read the dungeon journal.
What's a journal?
It's so funny. Every tier we start, my raid leader's like, okay, here's all the videos on like how to kill a boss. Here's all the strats, and and every time we go in, and he's like, have you read them? I'm like, no, I just wing it, man. I'll be good.
I listen
Give
to
me a couple polls.
Most people listen to call outs and that's it. But at the same time, read the people.
Yeah.
People that
I
play
can't
World of
retain
Warcraft.
information from a
Please,
video.
please read the dungeon journal. Them videos don't cover every little thing. I promise you, they don't cover
Yeah,
every little thing. Because
So
I
the
do.
videos that I like the most are Ready Check Pool.
those
Yeah,
are the
that's
best.
the ones that I do
Those are the ones
sometimes
that are the best.
watch.
I will give them credit because they are thorough. They do break down a lot of stuff in detail. What every ability does, how it works, how to deal with it, how to split your raid group, whatever. But they do a pretty good job. I've seen other videos where this side goes here, and you DPS and you win. They don't even go over the mechanics. They go over the they go over the tank mechanics, and then everybody else figure everything out. So, Ready Check Pool is a very good site for those people who want to know how to raid correctly and properly. So, I will give. I love.
Oh, you
listening
guys
to
want
it.
to? You guys want to hear a little bit of a flex?
A flex?
So, I just recently found out. So, our main guild is on the Kill Jaden server, and we recently found out that for both normal Crimeus and the bird animal, we got the first kill on the server.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh,
That's what we
nice.
first-
Really good.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
what's up.
Yeah, I was just I was just told this a couple days ago, but yeah, we got first kill and it's on Radar.io. We got second kill on Midnight Falls, and second clear of normal. So
That's what's up.
almost
Congrats.
first on that too.
Must be nice to have a consistent team.
There he goes.
Yeah,
I knew it was coming.
it's taken a lot of years. Like I've been raiding with them since I joined in. I joined back in the day. I joined in end of BFA in Nyalotha. That's That's
I
when
think that was everybody's. Like
that's
the guild
when
that
I, like-
joined. I joined at the end of BFA and
Yeah.
the start of Shadowlands. So yeah.
Mhm.
So
And
now,
they were actually crazier because they were doing mythic content like they were like 4 out of 8,
oh wow,
you know. But now we just do AOTC and to 1 or 2 bosses.
and yeah, the first couple of bosses in Mythic. I think a lot of guilds are doing that now too. They'll do the first two, the first 2 bosses just to say they did them, you know.
That's usually
But so now that we're at
Yeah.
at Darkness Falls, which I gotta say it's so many mechanics that you got to keep track of, even personal mechanics. Let's be clear on that too, because there's certain things that you have to watch for that will be like, okay, didn't know that. Okay, now I know that. Like for instance, the major mechanic that you have to remember is the song. That song will wipe out your raid if you don't do it right. We found that out the hard
symbols.
way. The symbols, yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Oh,
don't-
the memory
Oh,
game.
yeah, yeah. And I heard in heroic, instead of it being 3 symbols on normal, it's 5.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yep.
that's unfortunately
I'm
true.
not looking forward to that at all.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is like I'm a warrior. I have no memory for concussions, and my guild said that I should be the one calling out the memory,
You're
like
right.
the sequence.
Yeah, right.
You're right.
Right. But yeah, I
and
think
you know what's crazy? Every time I get the diamond, there's the diamond, and then there's a diamond and then a triangle, right? Every time one of those symbols comes up, my brain goes TV static.
we've actually changed the diamond.
Okay,
We literally
guys,
changed.
holy
Boys.
cats.
We changed the diamond to A. When the diamond comes up, A.
Oh, that's actually smart. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Like
then,
that.
like because you know the diamond
cool.
and the other one that looks like a G. That's what we did. We called it a G versus whatever that shape that is. So the raid leader will call out.
That's smart.
It was funny. He called it. He said AOT because there is an O and there's a T. So somebody yelled out Attack on Titan. I was like, you're funny. But it's I
Works, it
think that's, you know, an easy way to handle
See,
it.
stop throwing clowns at me.
I think that works though too as well when you can do it that way. You made it easier. Our guild made it easier for us because you know that's an A. You don't even use symbols. We use letters. Whatever it looks like, that's what we call it. So
Yeah, as
It
long as
worked.
everybody knows what they're doing and you can make it a system, it'll work.
yeah. The tricky part is the crystals though. You have to heal up the crystals and then grab the crystals. But don't die with the crystals neither. So But all in all, the second phase, I mean, we've actually killed her on normal in the second phase. With the orbs going around her and you have to hit her with the beams have to hit the orbs, in other words. We've killed her in that phase on normal. So I think for us it's going to be more of a DPS check once we actually get into heroic on that. But
YouTube, boo, stop throwing clowns at me.
I'm okay with that. What was y'all experience with that raid the first time you went through on normal?
You haven't gone through it on normal.
Oh, so unoptimized, you're the only one that went
Yeah,
up?
no.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Honestly, like, you know what's crazy is when the first kill we got on Midnight Falls. I think it's in Midnight Falls, right?
Right.
Is the name of it? Yeah. we actually killed her. We actually didn't see like the consolation phase at the end, right? We just killed her before that phase, and we last week actually this week we brought in a couple of people extra that weren't part of the core team, which means their DPS was a little lower, which is fine. But we actually saw that phase and we didn't know what the heck to do. We were like, what the heck is going on? And but thankfully it was pretty easy to kind of understand that you just can't stand in the poop.
Right. Now
honestly, that fight's cool.
What I haven't seen though, I haven't went back and looked at Liquid's kill of this secret phase. I haven't seen it yet. I'm
fake out.
Yeah, the complete fake out, because they say she heals all the way back up to full health at that point.
If that's true, yeah.
That is crazy. She hit twice as hard, and they've changed something. They changed some other stuff too. But I'm like, yeah, I leave it to Blizzard to sneak a secret phase in on something, because the last couple expansions you haven't had a secret phase. The last end bosses of the last couple expansions, because everybody thought the jailer had a secret phase, and he didn't.
Every tier they're like, secret phase where?
Yeah, you're looking for it, so they're not going to tell you about it anymore. They're just going to say, hey, got a trick for you.
But of course, Liquid was 100% able to handle it.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah.
But I think it caught them off guard though the first time.
Oh, they thought they had the W. They thought they had world's first.
They thought they had the dub right then.
And then you should have seen them if you watched them kill it finally, when they finally got it. Like there was like 3 or 4 raiders just like making sure they're looking at their screen looking for the achievement, because they didn't believe that they actually killed it because of the fake out before. It was.
Yeah, I'd be worried too about the fake out because that was sneaky, because usually you would hear somebody say there might be a secret phase. You heard none of that at all. So when it happened, it just caught everybody off guard. Like, oh no, there's a secret phase. We're in trouble. And then they actually, like they said, they extended their time because they were getting ready to go to bed after that. They were like, nah, we got 2 more hours of this. So they figured out what it was. And then that same night, they never got back to that phase. So congrats to them for getting world first. I think the fact that you had 3 different raids and everybody was chipping at different things. I think some people actually focused on Dream Rift. Some people focused on March, because they felt like it's a 3-way split if you really think about it. So, but I want Necro to go ahead and play this clip of this beautiful woman of mine.
Hey, here we go.
You windrunners. You just don't know when to lay down and die. We windrunners are just stubborn that way. You? I honestly didn't factor for you. Death comes for all, Zalata. Even your wretched kind. We'll finish this another time, perhaps.
I thought you said you could never leave the moor.
There are ways, nephew. But they do take their toll. Regardless, you told me that Silvermoon was in peril. that it needed its Ranger General one last time.
Sylvanas, if the Maw cannot hold you, then maybe there's a way back for you. Back to us.
My penance, my true work has only begun, little sister. The Shadowlands are not at all what they seem. I cannot rest until I've uncovered the truth. Still, I hope to see you both again before the end begins.
Yeah, there's so much in that cinematic. It's
First,
crazy.
first, I want to hear what Necro said I was right about. I gotta hear it. What did I say?
The whole thing about the Shadowlands, okay? Is that what you want me to say?
Yeah.
Is that really what you want me
Yes,
to
I do. I do.
say?
I do. I really do. I've earned this moment.
The whole BS about the Shadowlands. And she knows more than she is letting on because just a simple statement, I hope I get to see you again before the end begins. What do you mean by that?
Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah.
What do you know that we don't know?
What do you mean? Yeah.
And the Shadowlands aren't at all what you thought they were?
Yeah, they're retconning.
Well, I thought it was a piece of junk expansion, so maybe that's a play on that too. Like, haha, we got you. We're gonna reuse this content and make it actually good.
Oh, they're retconning the heck out of it.
Oh, I think they are.
Yeah. Chris
I just want you to know.
This text now.
I don't want this to be an "I told you so" moment, but it's an "I told you so" moment.
I have a question, guys. Let's play a game of who was paying attention during the cinematic. Okay. When Xalatath disappeared, where did she go? Did she go
went
up?
Down.
She went down.
She went down.
She went down, guys. She went down. That's not good, guys. Guess what? That's going towards the World Soul. And guess what was going through that beam the whole time she was chit-chatting? You see in the beam, there was a bunch of void creatures coming down. If you watch it again, there's a bunch of void creatures zooming past her. And guys, too, when she got hit by, one of her magical balls got hit by the arrow, she was not phased at all. We've seen Xalatath.
I can't say
surprised by something.
I can't say she wasn't surprised. She was shocked
No,
she was shook. She was shook.
She was surprised.
She was shook.
No.
Because again, her statement.
That was part of her plan.
No, her statement.
That was part of her plan.
No. Her statement literally said, "I did not plan for you."
Yeah, but she said that in the most calm way possible. The only time we saw her freak out because her plan was messed up was because the only time we saw her freak out was when the heart of was damaged by Illyria when she was charging it in Hollowfall. That's when she freaked out. She had that like angry moment. We did not see that there. That was not either one. Maybe it wasn't part of the plan, but it had no effect to her at all. Also, it was weird how when Sylvanas was walking towards Xalatath, it focused on her feet, and on her feet there was like this black mist coming off of it. Why was there a focus there?
The black mist is because of what she told what's her name? It takes a toll on her, so she can't be out of the moth but for so long because she's still attached to it. So
I'm saying though,
that step is basically what she was referring to, how it takes a toll on her. She can only be out for so long because you saw how fast she had to get back.
Yeah, but Xalatath, she's not fazed by this.
Like, I think she is. I think she's a little shook.
I don't think so. This is nothing to her, honestly. I've only seen her like flustered once. This wasn't it. This was like, oh, this is interesting.
I think she's afraid of death magic.
Oh, she's not afraid at all. That was not.
She was definitely.
She was.
I think she was definitely caught off guard by her. Like you guys said before, she's like 4D chess, right? This is something that I don't think she anticipated, which is why she did that drastic dodge, right? Like she was drastic with it. It's like I wasn't expecting that. So it was one of those like, this is a variable I wasn't accounting for because maybe you were right. Maybe everyone thought she couldn't leave the Maw. Like she could. Like what? How could she? What's this mystery of the Shadowlands that allows her to jump in and out of this Maw? So now Xalatath's like, we'll settle this another time when I know how to
deal with you,
beat you. Because at this point, you might be torn between two places. Me beating you now might not have any bearing on you as a physical, right? Like it might not have any bearing.
And remember her.
She might have noticed. She might have noticed that just simply from the arrow. Like that's not full power her. Like that's not fully her.
And also, you have to remember Savannah's words: "Death comes for all, including your type." Death magic has something.
What is that? What is her type?
We don't know what. Again, Xalatath is like half elf, half this, half that. What is she? Clearly, she's not a full elf. We know that much from her story. So there's more to Xalatath than everybody's leading on to. But the line that Sylvanas used, saying "death comes for all, including you," leads me to believe that that death magic might be the way to hurt Xalatath. Because again, everybody else has attacked her orbs, ain't nothing happening. She shoots one arrow and dissipates one orb like it's nothing. So again, there is something there. And the fact that she says, "I hope to see you again before the end begins," leads you to believe that she knows more about Xalatath than she's leading on to. She knows something.
Well, she does, because she kind of hints at that too, where she's saying that, like, you know, she specifically mentions her kind, right? Like she's saying that there will be an end to your kind. Even your kind knows an end, right? Like, so she's, again, this is all going to be tied into it, but I think even that line was one of those, like, Xalatath took that as like a, oh.
So you know something, yes.
Maybe that's a hint I wasn't prepared to hear. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like one of those, maybe we got to skedaddle for a bit. We got to figure out what the hell she knows. But so again, now it's probably a race to the Shadowlands, right? It's probably going to be some sort of big something happening.
It's something
there.
Going on in the Shadowlands that we'll see it either in this expansion or the next expansion. There is something there.
Yes, something's brewing in the Shadowlands.
That has her kind of peaked, because now she's like, now I have to go back and rework my plans because, okay, we'll handle this at another time, perhaps. So
yeah, and it kind of messed. And it kind of messed with my mind too, just how, I don't want to say how casually she was returning to the Shadowlands, because she wasn't like, she was obviously frustrated. She had a mystery. She was trying to unsolve it. You know what I mean? Like she's trying, she's frustrated, but it's not like she's holding something back or something along those lines. She didn't seem stressed for time. You know what I mean? Like she just casually popped in, saved the day, and was like, no, I have to get back because this thing is bothering me. It's not like this thing is winning or like this is threat. It's just that there's something happening and I don't know what.
The
so,
other thing that
she seems weird about it.
The other thing that we're still not taking into account is Iridicron.
See, yeah, that's another issue. I don't think we see him this expansion unless we see him in the last patch at the end or in the epilogue part after the last patch is done. You don't see him till then.
Right. I don't think so either.
You're not going to see him
in
point 1 or point 2.
Where does he fall in with Xalatath? Like,
well, it was. I think the only reason why they teamed up is because Iridicron wants to kill the Titans, right? And he knows that if Xalatath gets her way, she's going after the World Soul, and Iridicron knows that. Because again, he only got the Dark Heart to give the Xalatath because he knew Xalatath was going to the World Soul, which would trigger the Titans to come back, and then he would be like, "Now it's my time." And I think at this point too. By the way, I honestly think, again, I talked about this earlier. Xalatath knows the players cannot be beaten. I think the players can only be beaten by one force in the entire universe, and I think it's the Titans.
Azeroth herself.
It's the Titans, right? And she knows this. That's why she's invoking the Titans to come here, because she knows that when the Titans come here, they know that she knows that the Titans are like, well, the world soul's in trouble. We need to hatch it in order to save it from the void. But she knows that the Denzians of Azeroth, the heroes that are undefeated, will be like, wait a minute, hold a minute. What happens to a chicken's egg when it hatches?
It
right?
cracks.
Exactly. It gets discarded. We're gonna die, and we're gonna find the Titans be like, shut up, peasants. We've used you. You've been convenient for us, but now we don't need you anymore. Be gone. The curse of flesh. Like, get out of here, right? We don't need you. And we'll be like, I think the last patch, the last Titan, we will be fighting on the Pantheon itself against the Titans. And maybe some of the Titans will come towards us, like to be on our side, maybe. But there will be at least one or two Titans that are like full on. I don't care about them. They're mortals.
So
we have our master
my
plan.
question is this: does Zalatath die this expansion, or she makes it to the last Titan?
So
Yeah.
okay, so this is kind of where I'm at. Like when this might be an ignorant. So when she says that, when she's hinting at her kind, she's kind of just hinting at void, right?
That's what I would like to
right?
believe.
So.
Like, what is Zalatath's
I don't
kind
think so.
if not void? So, like, what is her kind that she's referencing to?
I think. So.
You know what I mean? Like, if that's being said, like, if this is the mystery she's trying to unsolve, and Zalatath, say, originates from the Shadowlands, or something along these weird lines, and it's tied to that, like, how do you kill her?
Well, so Zalatath supposedly originated from a world that the Void like overtook. So it wouldn't be the Shadowlands, according to her.
Yeah.
So, and if she was from the Shadowlands, it would be kind of interesting to how she made it into the Void, got turned into a dagger, all that kind of stuff, and was parted with, then if she got devoured by the Void, how did she end up with the old gods and stuff like that? I think that she's accumulated enough power that she's kind of on the level like
of an old
demigod herself.
Of an old god, yes.
I would think so.
Or I suppose that's a new one.
I don't know. It's a lot of theory crafting that can go on with this, because there's so many different avenues this can take. But that one line that Sylvanas said, even your kind, makes me wonder, what is Zalatath really?
Like, what is, like, is that even a true form Zalatath? Like, what are we looking at? Like, what is this thing?
Right, and you think about all the other creatures that have fallen to the Void, like given them full body over to the Void, which Zalatath would be a creature that has given their full body over to the Void, are nothing but like pure energy wrapped in reishi wraps.
Right.
So why does she have a full body?
Well, the body she's in now was stolen by. It was just a random body she found. Like, that's just a vessel for her. Like, that was explained before. Like, it's just a random, I think, blood elf or a night elf that she killed and took the body of. By the way,
there's something to Zalatath that they haven't told us, and that's
of course,
the key.
I mean,
and that's the key to all of this, because again, as much as Sylvanas is sitting here saying the Shadowlands are not what they seem, which I figured that part out. I knew there was more to it. I just didn't know what it was. So now she's expanding on it, and we're going to take a trip back to the Shadowlands. If it's not in this expansion, it will be the next one.
Oh,
I can guarantee it.
Please don't. No. I don't want to ever go back there.
It's going to be different.
You can talk about it all you want.
It's going to be different.
You can talk about it all you want, but I don't want to go back there.
You're going to have to.
Nope.
Nope. Probably going to be a major patch.
So,
that's what I'm saying. It's going to be a major patch. It is.
Because I play Shadowlands, give me like the cliff notes of like its origin. What is it?
So look at this. Matter
Basically,
of fact,
Afterworld.
Go to Necro. You can do it. Go show the video how Sylvanas opened up the way to the Shadowlands. Because
Have you seen that cinematic?
Because it's what she says in
is that
video.
not Lich King? Is that the thing that she opens?
Yeah.
When she uses the Lich King's helm?
Yeah. She used the helm, rips it open, big portal. Yeah.
Okay, so in that statement,
this world is a prison.
This world is a prison, and I'm about to shatter the way to it. So nobody knew what the afterlife was when you died on Azeroth, where you go, what happens. So basically, in the Shadowlands, there are 4 divisions that you have what they call the Arbiter, who would basically say, okay, you go here, you go here, you go here, you go here.
Like Hogwarts.
Sure. Yep. Sorting hat. Got
sorting hat, right? So when Sylvanas did what she did, she basically the arbiter basically stopped working. So you have all.
I got a 6-minute or a 5-minute Shadowland story in a nutshell video. You want me to throw that up?
I was hoping for cliff notes.
Yeah, not a whole video.
You know, I wasn't looking for a deep dive.
This is
so there's 4 segments. There's an arbiter, so this is your sorting hat.
Right. So what ends up happening is now you have to go over there and figure out. Once you get there, of course you're looking for her, but then you find out this engine that controls where the souls go from Azeroth is broken, and you start trying to fix it.
It's broken.
Yes, it's broken. It really was broken. Let's be clear, it was broken. So what ends up happening?
So heaven engine broken. Got it.
So each zone represents something different. You had Maldraxxus, which was basically Death Knight Central, if that's what you want to call it. You had Bastion, which was Paladin Central.
Meh.
I mean, I'm just calling it out like how it is. Because you think about Bastion, you think about Paladins. Because remember who ended up in Bastion.
Okay.
What's his name?
You got to remember, if you're it's Uther. But
yeah, Uther.
Zone wise.
Yeah, so like we're getting lost. So there's 4 segments, right? So like there's basically the sorting, and then what are these other 3? What are they? What do they symbolize? What are they?
Well, technically, there's more than 4 sections. You have the main section, which is where all the souls came into. Or Ouroboros or whatever. And then the Arbiter would judge the souls and send them to the areas that they were supposed to go to. You had
the sorting hat. Got it.
They had the Fey area, which would have been your Ardenweald area. So like creatures and elves and that kind of stuff, like dragons and that kind of stuff. Yep. And then you had this area that kind of reminds you of Eastern Plaguelands.
Yeah, Maldraxxus.
It is the Maldraxxus area. Okay. Then you have another area which is kind of like basically angelic area.
Got it.
It would be more like the paladin priest type area.
So they have like biomes for archetypes kind of thing, right? Like there's like little biomes.
And the last area is the Ravendrift area, which is kind of like this is kind of like this is where all the bad people go.
I can't say that. It was some
So
cool people. It was some cool people.
That was going to be my next question.
It was some cool people in Ravendrift.
Well, that was going to be my next question, right? So, like, if we think about the Shadowlands, I never played it, but it sounds like it's kind of a linear thing. Like, there's this area that you wait at, then you get kind of, I don't want to say judged, but you get sorted, and then you go into what
your afterlife
you
basically
should be in, kind of thing. Yeah, exactly, right.
But
so
there was discourse in every
Xal'atath would be. Like, where would Sylvanas be right now if there was some sort of mystery or a problem in the Shadowlands that came up, just got noticed?
In the 6th zone, which is called the Maw, which is kind of like, think about Purgatory. It's in between the actual Shadowlands and the human plane.
What else is there?
I think that would there's an addition to the Maw.
Korthika, and then you had
which we really never get a full explanation of the first ones. I'm just gonna say that.
Right, we don't.
Yeah.
There's a lot of plot holes in Shadowlands, which is part of the reason I'm not overly fond of it. Because you get you get Zareth Mortis and stuff like that, and
that place.
That's where the.
So it's not a stretch to say that Sylvanas isn't the strongest entity in the Maw.
No.
Maybe right now she is.
Well, with the jailer being gone, she might be. She might be.
Well, maybe because there's there.
Who being gone, sir?
Remember that?
Well,
she's not in the Maw.
No, he's in Ouroboros.
At
the end of he's in Ouroboros. He went to Ouroboros. He's the new arbiter. He's in Ouroboros.
Oh, it's he. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, that the Arbiter is the sorter. So, but overall in the mall, definitely would be Sylvanas now.
So that's probably what we're gonna see come back to a degree. Would be this Maw, right? Because that's going to be the first place Alatath has Plippin on her radar, is where she thinks or knows
Where's that?
Sylvanas is.
Yeah.
I think that would probably be more of Zareth Mortis. I think that we'd go more Zareth Mortis than we would the Maw, because Zareth Mortis was kind of like an outlier.
The first one
from the that was the first ones. That was the ones that basically created the Shadowlands as we know it, type thing. So if something's right, if something is amiss, that's probably the area she's going to find it.
So what would happen if the first ones left the Maw, or could leave the Maw?
They could.
The first ones that we never actually met a first one.
They were all they were technically all dead by the time we got there.
They're alluded to a lot. Yeah. They're talked about a lot. Supposedly.
Because even in the raid, they have basically a machine that creates constructs that look like the 4 leaders of each zone.
Uh-huh.
And you have to fight them. Yeah, you have to fight them.
Where do they go if they die?
Also, when we defeated the jailer, he turned into that like basic.
He turned to a basic construct. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So, we don't even know. Also, guys, let's talk about there's actually something that potentially might be true. It was before Midnight was released, and before it was even announced, there was an image from a very high CG trailer, and everyone thought it was fake, because what it showed the jailer kneeling down in its defeated position like we saw in the Shadowlands, and behind it, Xalatath's shoulders. Now people are thinking, we saw not Midnight, but we saw the Last Titans intro cinematic of her going to the jailer, to the first ones, and then that's what starts the Last Titan.
Because we were fighting the World Soul was right there too as well. Because if you think about it, he was during the raid. If you don't do it right, he destroys Azeroth. Technically, if that's what that is, right?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
So
that's Azeroth in the center of it, but that is when you're fighting him in Zareth Mortis.
Right. So, like you said, there is something going on. So hopefully we'll find out sooner than later. I prefer sooner than later, but you know.
So Siege, just an idea, the last raid that we're referring to in Shadowlands is actually called Sepulcher of the first of the Sepulcher of the first ones. Yeah. So there's something now. The thing that I'm thinking might be it is that the Titans actually ended up being the first ones. Like, they are the first ones. That would be an interesting,
because they do use they do use the reference Titan constructs a lot in Zareth Mortis.
They do.
They use that term a lot.
Quite a bit.
So I'm under the impression, like you, that the Titans do have something to do with that part.
Right, but the thing about the Lich King's Helm of Domination, there's a whole storyline behind that. The reason that it's there and controls the bridge between the Shadowlands and Azeroth, and how like the shattering of that bridge like completely disrupts the flow of life and death.
Yeah. Because the souls were going straight into the Maw versus going straight into Orboros.
The Arbiter.
The judge. So,
you know what really, like, the one thing that made me super sad, like, honestly, probably the saddest I've been in, like interacting with the story of World of Warcraft, was obviously the burning of Teldrassil was very sad, right? But when you got to Shadowlands, it's like Siege, you never experienced this. There's a point, because at one point before, you'd obviously go to the Shadowlands, get sorted, go to your rightful place. But at one point, everyone was just being sent to
the mall.
like Maw, right? So good souls, bad souls, all in the same place. And you had this river of souls flowing in the Maw. And in there, you would have these ghosts of
souls
people
crying
crying and would be like, it burns, where's my kids? And it's just so like, it's so sad of like what you actually like.
Sounds eerie.
It's very heavy. Like the Maw, like if you strip away the lack of mounts and the gameplay and the mechanic restrictions of the Maw, it's a fantastic story piece. But they messed it up. But again, that's a very, very, very terrifying moment for sure.
Imagine walking, and you see this river of souls, and you see them going. The closer you get to the river, so the closer you get to the river, you hear them like literally call out and say things, and then when you find out that the reason that all those souls were there in the first place because they were supposed to go to Ardenweald for a reason. And
yes, they're all night elves.
They're all night elves. They were all these souls were supposed to go to Ardenweald, but instead they got diverted to the Maw because of what happened. And they go into a detail about it too, and say, because again, there's the other story plot about that is the two sisters that they really don't talk about. The Winter Sister, the Winter Sister, and what's her name? The dragon. I can't think of her name off the top of my head. But you know who I'm talking about.
The green one?
Yeah.
The green one?
How come? Because she said, "How come you never answered my cry for what was going on?" You know what I mean? So and that's why I say, as bad as people make Shadowlands look, the stories that each zone tells are amazing.
It was a good story. Yeah. I think it just got overshadowed by what's going on with Sylvanas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But if you go back and just look at the story, it's addicting. Yes. If you love your real life, if you love your real life, don't do it.
The problem with WoW is that if you don't like one WoW, they have like 13 other WoWs that you could probably play WoW and enjoy WoW. So probably don't play WoW because you're just going to wind up playing WoW.
Have you seen what happened to me?
But I feel like at this point though, with that being said, if you do want to play, most of the expansions start you off with the newer stuff. But if you really want to go back, I mean, there are so many videos you can look at that explain how each expansion works, what was the stories about them, who was the big bad, and so forth and so forth. So I think that's something that we should do that we haven't done. Let's talk about let's do it like a tier list of all the big bads from you know, and then let's break them down as to why, who they are, and what they are. I mean, because most expansions have like 2, maybe 3 big bads, if you really want to look at it that way. You have 2 main ones probably, and then you have that one that's just
there's so many loose ends that they could use to tie up.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Castle Nathria. The end of Castle Nathria.
That sword's missing.
That sword, the sword with him in it is missing. So again, that part.
Yep. There's that.
There's a theory. The guy that does the prey quests for you.
He does look like him. Now that you just said that,
a lot of people, because it's blood magic, a lot of people are saying that's Sire to Nathrius. Yeah.
Damn.
There's a theory about that, dude. Yeah, it's
because he is using.
I kind of believe
magic.
it. I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah.
And then his tone and the way he talks.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
Like kill for me, like it really like that sword, was.
Because the sword, the sword, if you had it out as a pet, when you had the sword out as a pet, it would talk to you.
It said kill for me. Yeah, it would say basically. It would say sometimes like kill, like kill that thing for me, and that guy every once in a while in a nightmare.
That better not be the case. Oh my goodness,
prey.
That would be crazy.
Yeah,
that would be wild if that was the case.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
They found a way to get him out.
So much was left open in Shadowlands.
We also have to worry about the
The Nazarene.
Yeah, those people, like those demon thingies. They're also still around. I mean, we just dealt with one.
Yeah, I'm finishing. I'm confused, but I think it's gonna be good. But I think we've at our 2-hour limit just about. So all I know is this:
They're there.
at this point, I can't wait for the 0.5 patch that's coming, because that's going to give us some more stuff to do. Blizzard has this thing about not having enough stuff to do as it is already. So I mean, I literally just maxed out one.
As long as they don't launch another remix, I'll be fine.
I don't think there's another raid coming, but I know they have the whole fishing thing coming up. That's almost gonna mirror.
No. I'm talking about another remix that's gonna pull everybody from retail.
Oh no, you won't see that. That's their end of expansion stuff. You know that. That's the end of expansion.
Hopefully, we have a raid team that's good enough to get everything cleared before like mid expansion, before remix comes out. Expansion.
Well,
Siege,
remix comes out at the end of expansion. Remix is usually the end of expansion.
No, it came out in the middle of season 3. It came out in the middle of season 3.
But they were done.
Middle.
So,
but
I get what you're saying.
So many people were not.
I get what you're saying. So, but yeah, we're good.
Statistically speaking, if you look at the last raid, the raid out there, Mana Forge, it had less people fully complete it than some of the other ones before it. Like raid retention was not there because Legion Remix came out. I'm just saying.
So
I think we lost Siege.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. But no,
it keeps on telling me I have network issues.
Yeah, I've been getting it too, so been ignoring it. But yeah, but I think at the end of the day, I think the next show we do, depending on how y'all feel, it should be a tier list of villains. Well, not villains per se, but end bosses or bosses in each expansion, because there's always two. If you think about it, two main bosses. So for instance, if we was to take vanilla, you had Onyxia and you had Ragnaros. You know what I mean? In those terms. Mm-hmm. So maybe one day next week or so we'll get together and try to figure out how we want to do that. But I think that would be a good tier list.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if anybody has anything else they want to say before we close out.
Also, real quick, one quick thing I want to talk about. Midnight is extremely popular right now. Like I just looked, I'm looking at the War Within season 1, like week 1 of the Mythic, of it launching. There was 2.4 million runs in the first week, right? 2.4 million. In this season, week 1, there was 5.1 million.
Wow.
That's crazy. By the way.
Yep. Massive increase.
Yeah. Well, you also have to take into account Unoptimized that season 1 of War Within dropped the same day the raids opened. This time
they
staggered it. It did not drop the same day raids opened. It dropped a week later.
Well, they did. The reason why though is because of what Unoptimized said. That staggered start kept people playing, and it's keeping people playing longer because now you didn't start your raids on day 1. So,
yeah, even like looking back at Dragonflight season 1, there was only 3.2 million runs. So like Midnight is just screaming with mythics.
Right. So,
anybody else think that getting KSM is really easy right now though?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Wait, that's two. What is that? 2K.
2K.
Right?
2K.
Yeah, I got 2K. I got 2K first week, and then
that's really why I'm not pushing it, because I know I'm gonna get it, because I know how easy it is to get.
The fact that I'm almost 3K and I'm a noob, so yeah, it's easy. It's definitely easier for sure.
So, But for
We're gonna have to get that 3K. You know, all of us.
I'm getting 3K for sure.
I'm glad y'all feel like carrying me.
I might try.
Realistically, my goal is to make it to #1 in our realm.
Okay.
That's my goal.
Alrighty. Sounds like a plan. But as it
Yeah,
is
except for I have to do all 15s.
Oh God. See, yeah, that's too much for me.
What server are you on?
Who, me?
Runner?
Moonrunner.
He's
Yeah,
on
okay.
Runner. Yeah, I'm on.
No.
I'm on AZ, so I'm on a weird server.
I was just looking you up on Raider.io.
So, but at the end of the day, I want to thank y'all for coming out.
I'm ranked 27th.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm gonna run with you more often. You just have to catch me when I'm not. You have to catch me when I'm not on my PS5. That's the problem.
What did you say? What Necro?
Because if I'm not,
28, right?
yeah, it's 27.
Last I checked, I was 27th. I might be 28 now.
Yeah, 28 now. Yeah. So pretty.
Yeah.
Y'all have to catch me when
What
I'm
am
not.
I?
on my
I'm
PS5.
11.
Oh shoot.
Siege is the 11th healer, monk healer.
On my realm.
So, yeah.
What I am. I'm a
Oh, okay.
DPS, so it's probably gonna be.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Oh,
at the
I'm
bottom.
29.
We're gonna be. I'm gonna be at the bottom of the barrel. I already know that.
Nice.
So
I'm 29.
Yeah. It would take you like an hour to get that up pretty quick.
Yeah. So wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I mean, what's your item level
My
right
ammo?
now? No, I'm talking about kid. I know you. You're like
but like
285 already.
Nah,
No, I'm
like,
270.
I'm like at two. I think I'm almost 260. I think I have to look at it.
Okay, so kid, we're not even gonna bother throwing some 2s at you. We're just gonna take you straight into 10s.
Yeah. Just throw you right in.
Oh, we'll see about
At
that.
260?
I think I'm like it's
Easy.
like
Yeah.
257, 260 somewhere in between that part right there. But I haven't did
Yeah,
anything.
I was
I
feeling
haven't.
around that point.
I haven't done any. I haven't. We 6 out of 7 heroic this week, so it's like I know what my vault's gonna look like already. So
Well,
my vault's
I know something's getting replaced next week. I just don't know what yet.
Let's just put it this way. I tanked my first 10 at 255.
Okay, well, see, I guess I'm in good hands as long as somebody don't let me die. Yeah, I said it.
Siege healed,
If anything, you should be alright.
Siege healed his first 10 at almost, I think, what was it, like 250?
Yeah, it was about that. I was pretty low.
Yeah.
Okay.
And kind of got stomped,
And
but
it felt oddly easy, didn't it, Siege?
well, it did. But I mean, I think even with the pit, because me, you, and an optimized ran pit, and I just the whole
Yeah,
time I
we were
dissociated
in-
and thought that it was a 6. I was just like, this is a 6. It's just a breezy 6.
Oh, okay.
And what, that was an 11? That was
It
an
was
11.
that we timed.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I like
So,
And Optimize is complaining about the DPS the whole time.
oh, that was so funny because I'm actually like, this is like relatively smooth. Like I'm doing like 80 to 120k healing in spurts, which ain't bad as long as I don't have to sustain that. And he's like, these guys are making weird decisions. I don't like these guys.
They were just so sketchy.
Why are they doing that? What do they do? Why are they not kicking this?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Yeah, it was funny.
I was just min-maxing the.
This Augie's only doing 85k. He should be doing much more. I don't like this
Oh
guy.
yeah, he should have been.
Yeah, he should have been
had me
popping.
for breakfast. Yeah, you should have had me for
Yeah.
breakfast.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been our pleasure. I hope you enjoyed the show,
That's it.
and hopefully, by God's grace, we're still around. There's no war starting anytime soon. But that's neither here nor there. I just had to say it.
I ain't gonna.
I
I ain't
just had to
going
say
in no
it.
trench.
So, but at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, y'all take care
Yeah,
of
God.
yourselves and take care of each other. As my favorite friend down here would say, live, laugh, love. Hey, y'all have a good evening and a good night.
And if we all, go up there to Nova Scotia to do the next podcast, you'll know why. Same.
You are exactly right.
I'm defecting.
Be careful. They're
Okay,
listening.
yeah, we got a little room on the peninsula here. What?
All right. But y'all, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a great night.